What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your Q&A stream. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get back in here. We can talk about all of UFC 284. Obviously, some Kevin Lee news because my guy Kevin Lee is back. He is back. The king, the king is back. I was super bored today, right? And then I saw a ray of light. I went on ESPN and I seen by Brett Okamoto, Kevin Lee at age 30, baby, in his prime, is back. He is back. He is back better than fucking ever. We taking over, man. No more fumbles, man. We are staying super focused. Alhamdulillah. Muslim Kevin Lee is a new mystical fighter. I'm telling you guys. Champion, 170. Watch out. Leon, Colby. I don't know. I don't know if Chimaev's still 170. Fucking Gilbert, you're done. You're done. I know they're teammates, but you're done. You guys are all done. Alhamdulillah, baby. Inshallah. All right, come on, Kevin Lee. He can't be stopped. But yeah, man. You guys know I'm fucking chilling, bored. Obviously, I want. Here's one thing I wanted to do with the channel. I got my gaming chair, so I'm more comfortable. So what's up, my guy? What's up? So I got my gaming chair. And I don't really game like that, but I do stream a lot. And I don't know if you guys can see that chair right here. See what my finger's at? I was using this chair, this wooden chair right here for most of my streams. So if you guys ever notice I felt uncomfortable, it's because I was sitting on that wooden chair. Yeah. I was kind of suffering. That's why I didn't really want to stream like that a lot. So, but now I feel more comfortable. I'm happy. I think I'm willing to do a lot more streams. I obviously said one of my biggest goals for this year is stream more often. I don't stream a lot. I like my pre-recorded videos. I don't know. There's something about a pre-recorded video. And yeah, it is what it is. Kevin is going to suffer for rejecting Christ. Oh my God. Oh, Benil Dariush is going to teach him respect, huh? Via Jesus overhand. How does a Volk in Islam go? I mean, it can go two ways, right? So it can go to the way of how we saw the Chad Mendes and Volkanovski fight. And I could see Islam getting the takedowns. And you saw in that Chad Mendes fight, Chad Mendes got his back, had the back control in the second round. Just let's assume that Volk never gets out and Islam's on his back. He chokes him out, right? I could see it like that. Or I could see it more like, Islam Makhachev versus Chris Wade, right? If you go watch the Chris Wade fight, Chris Wade was able to scramble with Islam and was able to really give Islam a lot of problems on the grappling. He actually won a round, in my opinion, had top control for about 3 minutes in that fight, and was able to scramble with him. The only difference is he doesn't have the striking of Volk, right? So Volk can scramble with Islam, get top positions, try to break Islam with sprawls. I think he can hurt him on the feet and then get a finish just with a sprawl and brawl kind of mentality. So those are two ways I can see it going. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the latter because I am a big Volk fan. There's a little bias there, but I honestly think he can do it. There's a reason why he is the pound for pound number one guy in the fucking world. Why would I not pick Volk? I see all these people disrespecting Volkanovski like he's trash. Like, I get it. Fucking Islam looked amazing against Charles, right? But Charles, he just was a bad stylistic matchup. In hindsight, I know it's easy to say that now, but in hindsight, he was. Okay, he's a guy that likes playing jiu-jitsu. Fucking Volkanovski's a wrestler that likes to stand and bang and keep it on the feet. And if he wants to wrestle, he wants to be on top. It's not like he's going to be on his fucking back like Charles was. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. So I think the disrespect towards Alexander Volkanovski is fucking crazy, in my humble opinion. And yeah, all the little guy shit you guys are talking, never forget. We never forget, okay? You saw what happened to Max, right? That motherfucker ain't spoke since. But yeah, is E-Money racist in private? It's funny. So me and him, we did like a video, which he botched, by the way. E-Money, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You botched that video. That was an iconic video. But me and him, we did a video where he played a little bit of Fucking UFC 4. I completely destroyed him. Just saying. Just saying. E-Money, you know his facts. But yeah, no, he's a cool dude. Honestly, like I'd like to do way more content with the guy. I'd love to talk to him. Hey, it would be awesome, bro. Like honestly, like he's a cool dude. Me and him, we might differ on some of the fighters we like, but I think in terms of like our mentalities as human beings and how we think and stuff like that, I think we're pretty similar. He seems like a cool dude. I'm a cool dude. I've been a cool dude. I was born a cool dude. E-Money and fucking eBay, man. Maybe we're the iconic duo. Maybe. Um, I understand bringing up Volk Mendez because it's one of the only instances we have seen Volk having to work up from a takedown, but you could see Volk didn't care about getting taken down. Yeah, Mr. Icy Hole in his game is back to get beat up. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? The disrespect. The disrespect. Oh my god, bro. The disrespect. I do not appreciate the disrespect. I don't appreciate the disrespect to Mr. Kevin Lee. I'm worried, bro. Even you said Volk's too small. Well, yeah, of course he's small, but he's fucking strong as fuck. Like I think that's also another factor a lot of people are disregarding. In terms of like the best wrestler Islam has ever fought was Armin Sarukian. And well, is he? Yeah, I would say the best wrestler he's fought is Armin Sarukian. And Armin had a lot of success. And Volk and Armin came out of Tiger Muay Thai. They came out of the Tiger Muay Thai tryout system. So, I mean, there's a lot of similarities there. So it's like, I think Volk is going to give him a tough fight. No matter what, no matter how this fight goes, I think it'll be a lot tougher than people are giving it credit for. And I think this is going to be a classic, man. I really do. But let me read these. Because of power, Volk was primitively covering up on the feet, and his footwork has improved so much. Yeah, that is true. Kevin Lee is back, and he's gonna whoop that boy Benny, bro. Benny is undefeated, undisputed, next champion. Inshallah, no, my bad. In Jesus Christ, okay, baby. Oh man, he scrapped with Mendez. Does Chaos have a fight? Who says no to Chaos versus Lee? I think Chaos does have a fight actually. He's fighting some dude that I don't know who is, but I'm pretty sure I've seen something of Chaos Williams fighting. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so Kevin Lee. So what I'm hearing about Kevin Lee is that he's coming back to 170, which I don't know how I feel about. I've always said for the longest time, Kevin Lee is the best lightweight because he's so big and he can weight pull it, right? And he doesn't have that ability at 170 because the guys are kind of bigger than him, right? D-Rod looked a little bigger than him. Yeah, I don't like him at 170. I really don't. Unless he bulks up, I need to see a legitimate bulk up for Kevin Lee. Then I'll like him at 170. But I don't think it's. I don't like the weight. I just don't like the weight class. You know. Say, gotta drink my water, y'all. Gotta drink my water. Let me read these. He's fighting in May. Yeah, that is true. Let me search up who Mr. Colin Williams is fighting. Brian Barberena versus Kevin Lee. I like that fight. I really do. I honestly love that matchup for Kevin. I think Kevin, the battle of RDA's sons, I think Kevin's the better son out of the two. If I say myself, let me find out. Chaos Williams. Fake name, by the way, if you guys didn't know, it's Colin Williams, the next fight. But, you know, Google. Even Google knows. Who is he fighting? Let me go to Tapology. I think I can find it on Tapology. He's fighting somebody. I know that. It's coming up. Fight coming up. I can't even say this name, but I'll show it to you guys. Rolando Badeo, the machine. It is coming up. Let me see. Lee even said 170 is too much of a frame ish. I know it's. What's up, Tehran? Tehran, what's up? What's happening? What's up with you? How are you guys doing? But yeah, this is Mr. Chaos Williams' next fight. Interesting fight here, 13-3 versus 14-1. Homeboys from Peru. There, we got no idea on their last weight and the age of the person, and Chaos will have the reach advantage. So, interesting fight here. Yeah. Same. Even though the kicks are there, I can't say Yair can just put him out with one front kick. Is it weird? I think Yair and Emmett will be a decision because they're both too tough to lose by finish. I don't think so, man. I mean, yeah, Emmett, he's looked tough recently. And yeah, he does have the beard boost, right? So that is true. But what I disagree with is we've seen Emmett get finished, right? Jeremy Stevens got him good. So I think but the problem is, last person Yair's really finished was what, Zombie? But I mean, Yair's body kicks, those are going to be a problem for Emmett. The head kicks, like, man, he can't just eat what Max Holloway ate. I don't think Emmett is that durable. And I mean, Emmett got rocked by Ige. I remember that. I remember he got rocked there. So, it is what it is. But I think it's going to be a fun fight. But I think, I don't know. I just feel like Yair can break him down through kickboxing, Mexican kickboxing, and kicks and body kicks. I think he can get a finish. It might be late though, or it could go to a decision. So yeah, but I think Yair will win that fight. I think Yair's gonna have a spectacular performance. You know what's crazy? I want to say something actually about Yair. Why does Yair never get the credit for being one of the better strikers in the UFC? Right? I always hear like Izzy, Piera, but I never hear Yair. Like when I watch Yair's striking technique, when I watch him hit pads, when I watch him throw stuff, it looks awesome, right? Like he has awesome Taekwondo fundamentals, right? He learned it when he was young. Good boxing fundamentals, awesome Muay Thai fundamentals, good kickboxing fundamentals. I think Yair Rodriguez has a legit claim to be one of the best strikers in the company, but he doesn't get that. I don't know why. I don't know why no one brings that up. Like when I see him strike, it is fucking beautiful. Like I don't get why people don't say that. So, let me see these. Kevin Lee versus Magny for his return. Emmett has the beard chin boost now, of course. If Lee goes back to 155, thoughts on him versus Patty? The talk would be fire, and then Kevin Lee would molest him, rape him, and destroy him. So yeah. What's up with my guy Fuego? I think Emmett is gonna have a hard time pressing Yair. Yair's really good on his back foot. Yeah, I think one of the best ways that Emmett, like if I'm Emmett, right? If I'm Emmett's fucking coach, right? I'm like, let's wrestle this guy. Emmett has a wrestling background. He used to wrestle as a junior college wrestler, D3, but still, he fucking has it. So why not use it? The only issue is I haven't seen Emmett shoot for a takedown since maybe against Shane Burgos and then Michael Johnson. I think those were the two fights I seen him actually shoot for an actual takedown. But yeah. Diego Sanchez son back. Oh my god, the disrespect. I got Yair by finish, but why is Arnold Allen not fighting for the interim belt? Is his hand broken for the 100th time? They rematch Ferguson versus Lee. Yeah, Kevin Lee would murder Tony Ferguson. Just want to say that. Yeah, you're scared Zabit into switching career paths. Oh my god, the fact we never saw that fight. Oh my god, I am so mad. Dude, like what the fuck? Like, imagine how great that fight would have been. Like, no, okay, hey, I'm gonna take my feelings out because I'm a big Yair fan. But how amazing would that fight would have been? It would have been awesome. It would have been like a fight of the year contender, I think. But Yair would have whooped him. We all know it. Honestly, I'll be a massive Volk fan. I respect him massively, but he's really not my type of fighter. But if he takes out that cliff dwell, I'll be such a fan. Of course, of course. It's because people don't like Yair. Yeah, that's the obvious reason. Allen is likely fighting in April. They wanted to do Max and Allen in London. Yeah, that is true. That was something that they wanted to do. Sadly, it never happened. But Allen had an injured rib. I know they tried putting him versus Holloway. No cardio Zabit. Yair chins him. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But yeah, that fight would have been awesome. And we're gonna have it in the fucking Apex too. I remember that's when it was supposed to happen. But yeah. I got Isabum by fluke knockout. Never! That's not happening! Never! Volk would never go out like that, man. I don't know why people don't like Yair. His stand-up is art. Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to say that. I think Roy Jones KOs Pettis. I could see that. I could see that. Oh yeah, let's talk about that fucking Gamebred FC card, man. You got what? Jeremy Stephens versus Jose Aldo, Jacare Souza versus Vitor Belfort, and what's the other one? There's another one. I think I'm missing. Am I missing something? Gamebred FC. That's gonna be fucking awesome. What is let me look at these. Dude, Anthony Taylor versus Paul Daly, right? Is that one of the fights that he's at? Oh, yeah, that motherfucker. And then Pearl Gonzalez versus Gina Mazzani. What the fuck? RIP Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor is insane. Oh my God. What is Anthony Taylor doing? Why would he box ball? Oh my God. He's going to die. What the what? Jacare. Souza Belfort is brutal. People don't like Yair because of the way he behaved after the Jeremy fight. Yeah, that is true. I thought that was weak what he did that day, but still, like, to deny the man his striking ability is nuts. Like, he is one of the best strikers in the UFC. I don't understand why people don't say that. Like, that's a fact. But yeah, it is what it is. Gator and Vitor on steroids. Paul Daly brutalizes. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad night in the office for Mr. Anthony Taylor. But I know Anthony Taylor is making some bread from these boxing events. Like, he has done nothing but boxing lately. So respect to Taylor, man. That fucking that ended pretty quick. So hey, it is what it is for him. Like, his MMA career wasn't a career. And now he has all these boxing fights, So, hey, good for him. He's making his money. So, it is what it is. I actually know his brother. I've met his brother before. We're talking about Anthony Taylor. I've met his brother before. Nice guy. I follow him on Instagram. He's a cool dude. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna say too much about Anthony Taylor. But yeah. But what else is there to talk about? Oh my God. But yeah, Michael Chandler versus fucking you think they make Khamzat and Whitaker? If they make Chimaev and Whitaker, I will actually have to be a Bobby Knuckles fan, which is gonna pain me for a minute. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Someone's gonna get exposed bad. If it's gonna be Mr. Anti-Wrestler Whitaker or is it Khamzat Chimaev? Dude, that fight, it's awesome. It's an awesome fight, but I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird to me, about Chimaev at 185, because it's like, I just don't know how successful he would be at that division. Like, at the same time, like, I'm happy he's at 185. Like, I prefer him at 185 than at 170, right? Because I feel like at 170, he's privileged. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has this weird Dana White privilege at 170. But But at the same time, I don't think he's successful at 180. For some weird reason, I think Marvin beats him. I think Costa beats him. I think Whitaker beats him. I think the only person he actually beats is Alex Pierre and maybe Izzy. But Izzy could beat him. So I don't know. It's weird. It's such a weird dynamic. But yeah, 185 for Chimaev is it's dope. I think it's awesome. I think it makes the division a lot better. They need something. The division sucks right now. So, fucking Roman Dolidze is number 8 in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, but yeah. If Costa just ends the bullshit, yeah, honestly, I think like Whitaker would be the only option left. I know. Colby losing fans, they switching to the GOAT Bilal. Fucking Colby Covington is gonna destroy that clown, bro. Fucking my God, dude, Bilal Muhammad is actually developing a fan base. Like the amount of Bilal Muhammad fucking little edit videos I've seen on Twitter is insane. The Bilal Muhammad fan army, whatever you guys want to call yourself, you're going down. It ends. This little fluke run, it ends. Okay, you had your fun. The king is back. All right, the king is back. God, the mother. Like, okay, to all the Bilal fans out there, I just want to say, watch Bilal Muhammad versus Damian Maia, and then watch Colby versus Damian Maia. There's levels. Stop it. God. Cry. Kobe should go full heel. Making oh wow 9/11 jokes if he buys a ball. That's fucking crazy. You're insane. Yeah, he should just go full like fuck this Arab. That would be fucking crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. They almost had tough, Bilal and Colby, but we're gonna get Chandler versus Connor. So I actually really wanted to talk about that. Chandler and Connor, bro. How do we see that going? I'm gonna make an early breakdown on it. I have a lot of early breakdowns to make. I still have the Ricky Simone Song Yudong early breakdown to make that I haven't I don't know. That one's taking forever to make. I don't know why it's taking forever to make. Then I have the Chandler one and Connor. I want to make that. But quick breakdown. I'm rocking with Chandler here. I think if Chandler wrestles and he wrestles smartly, I think he can win this fight. But yeah, if Colby fights Bilal, yeah, I understand. Connor in 1, Chandler 2, Chinny. I could see that. But I think honestly, but Chandler had moments against Dustin Poirier. You know what I'm saying? Like he won a round. He was out wrestling him. I thought he fucking looked phenomenal in there until he fucking fought like a dummy at the end and got choked out. But yeah, I think if Chandler wrestles, he should win this fight. Honestly, like he really can win this fight if he just fights smart. He just has to honestly avoid the right hand, and he should win this fight. But it is going to be interesting to see what weight class. I think it's going to probably be 170. I think that's the idea that they're going with. But yeah. Tony had him dancing. Tony's the only one who beat first round Chandler. Charles, Justin, Dustin was dancing except Tony, bro. Dude, like, okay, but like fucking Tony died in the second round. Like, I don't know what the fuck that man is a dead man walking right now. I don't know how that man survived that kick, but oh my god, he fucking died, bro. Like my god, that kick was crazy. That kick was insane. Like that front kick KO. Like some people really argued with me last year, right? About what was KO of the year. Like they went with Leon and Usman, and I get that. The storyline, everything behind it was fucking amazing. But that KO of Chandler and Tony left me in shock. Like I was literally like, if you guys go watch my like stream of it, I was in shock. I was like, oh my god! Oh, well, you guys can see my face, but I was like, oh my god, he's dead! I thought he was dead. I really thought Tony Ferguson died. I thought Tony Ferguson was dead. Like, there's no way to describe how fucking dead he was. Fluke, Chandler never thrown that in his life. And that was the best part about it, because Chandler never throws kicks, right? He literally, like, that's his problem. Like, he's a wrestler boxer in there. If you go really watch a lot of Chandler fights, all he does is box and wrestle, right? The one time he throws a fucking front kick, he lands probably one of the greatest front kick KOs of all time since fucking Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was insane. That was legit insane. Yeah, bro, you should keep these Q&A streams up. I want to, man. I really do. Like, I want to do more of these. You know, obviously, you know, you guys know me, man. I got my gaming chair now, so I think I can do more of these. I can be more comfortable doing them. But yeah, the reason why I haven't really been doing it is because I work a lot. Like, the only reason like why I've been uploading a lot is because they're cutting the hours at my job. Dude, I was like fucking Christmas, like I was working. Thank God we had that UFC break. I don't know what I would do. I was working 80-hour weeks. I don't know how I would fit in a YouTube schedule or YouTube video schedule, you know? But yeah, I was making that bread. I was chasing that money. So, but yeah, but now since they got a bunch of new hires, they're like cutting hours. Like I haven't worked a 40-hour schedule in like 2 months. So this might be my first week where I actually work 40 hours. So I'm actually happy about it. So I was gonna actually try to early in today, like do a 12-hour shift, but they were like, nah, eBay, back up, eBay, do your Q&A stream, eBay. But yeah, where do you work? I do security at a hospital, so I do healthcare security. I watch crazy people, 1799s at 5150s. Those are the codes. 1799 is like a suicide patient, and a 5150 is a completely insane lunatic. Usually they're pretty chill, honestly. Like I chop it up with some of the 5150s, but usually they're just manic people with like insane or going through insane episodes or schizophrenia or some bullshit like that. But I just watch them until they get transported to like a psych facility. So I watch the crazies. Basically, that's what I do. But it's pretty chill, honestly. Like real talk, like they say, don't be on your phone. But I get a lot of like, okay, for instance, when I do like a film study, I'll watch the fight and then I'll screen record like a moment in the thing, and then I'll make my film study like that. I've been able to get down so many fucking film studies from at work. Like, praise the Lord. Like, I talked to the patient for like an hour, like, hey, bro, I don't want to stare at you for 8 hours, right? Obviously, you're fucking crazy, and I get it. You want to go fucking kill somebody. It is what it is. But hey, I want to be on my phone. So can you not be a dummy or try to kill yourself or bang your head on the fucking door and let me just be on my phone for 8 hours? If we're cool like that, hey, it's a good day. It's an easy night. Easy bread. Yeah, fucking easy money, man. Like, I'll tell you, like, security, like, I've worked at Home Depot. I've worked at like places like Safeway. Like, I've worked at places where you have to do like blue collar jobs. Right? I've worked blue collar jobs before where you actually have to work and do some shit, right? That is way harder than security. In security, I get paid more, especially in a hospital. And it's fucking easy. Like, the only times you really got to work is when you got to deal with a crazy motherfucker and he's acting the fuck up. And yeah, it happens a lot. Like, I would say more of the morning shift, but I work a graveyard shift and I'm chilling at grave. You know, I'm fucking chilling. So, but yeah, like, I'm fucking chilling, man. Besides that, like, the only thing you really got, just have your radio really high. And when they call like a code gray or they're like a stat, they call a stat. Like, that means basically an officer got hurt or some shit. You go to the scene as fast as possible. You take care of business, you know? That's pretty much it. It's easy money. But most of the time, I would say if you're starting off doing security, I would go to like a easy site, like a site where like you're fucking at a garage or fucking at a mall or something like that. Like, that's easy money. They're not gonna pay you as much if you're in a hospital, but sometimes the hospitals are kind of like strict. You gotta be like, you gotta do this, gotta do that. Great to see you got a job. I've always had a job, bro. What the You guys are fucking crazy. I'm always hustling, y'all. I'm always hustling. That's what I always tell people, no matter what about this YouTube shit. Like, this YouTube shit, like, I love doing it because it's like I love doing it, but like, I'm always hustling. Like, this will never be like my main priority or something like that. I'm always hustling. So Conor will make his comeback. I don't know. I think Chandler smokes him. I really do. I think Chandler beats him. Called you job. I know, man. Motherfuckers, that's crazy, man. Just don't. I'm assuming you're saying don't blow your money gambling. Oh, of course not. Of course not. Of course not, bro. But yeah, eBay ain't guru. Yeah, I know, dude. I did the amount of respect I have for Guru, like it's crazy. Like that motherfucker streams every fucking day, bro. That motherfucker, like it's insane. Like it like this year, I was telling myself, like, I want to really bring this YouTube shit to another fucking level. Like, I honestly, that's the number one goal. I want to stream more. Like, that's if I can really criticize myself for a second for what I did when I first started, right? To how I am now, I don't do enough breaking UFC news videos. And I don't do any more lives. Like I do lives, like I'll companions, and like I'll watch the pay-per-view guys with you, but I don't do enough stuff like this. Like I don't talk to you guys, you know. Wheelchair. Oh man, fucking Guru, bro. That motherfucker. I respect him. I got a lot of respect for the guy, man. Honestly, real talk. But yeah. But I'm happy we're gonna have a cool tough season. Like this is probably gonna be the first time I actually really watched tough. Like I did watch the Volkanovski Ortega one reluctantly, because I had to support my guy Volk, but that one was tough to watch. It was really tough. I didn't watch last year's, what was Juliana Pena's and Amanda Nunez, so it'll be cool to really watch Connor back. It'll be funny, him and Chandler. I'll see how, dude, Chandler's gonna get exposed for being a fake motherfucker. I'm telling you guys, like Chandler is the most fake motherfucker on the planet. Okay, I've decided to like warm up to Chandler recently. Like I have no issues with Chandler, but like man, you guys should have seen me like pre, fucking Charles Oliveira fight. I hated Chandler. I fucking hated him. After the Oliveira fight, I kind of warmed up to him. I'm like, all right, this motherfucker's never winning a belt, so he's not a threat. So I decided to warm up to him, but he's a fake motherfucker. Dustin is fake. Yeah, Dustin is that's another fake motherfucker too. His dad, Litbull gonna go to Bantamweight. Yeah, I know that's gonna be fucking crazy. Connor is going to accuse Chandler of snatching. And you know what? Okay. It's actually Black History Month, right? I just want to say I'm black. I'm a black boy. If you haven't noticed, right? So I think it was was it 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. They fucking interviewed Michael Chandler for fucking Black History Month. I swear to God, on UFC Fight Pass, they interviewed this motherfucker for Black History Month just because he fucking adopted 2 black kids. That is the most fucked thing I've seen in a long time. Like, I'm not a big guy on like, oh my God, racism this, racism that. But that was insane. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, what? He adopted 2 black kids? That makes him black? Have you seen the Drew Dober memes? No, I have not, but obviously you guys know Drew Dober's the fucking GOAT. But I do think Chandler's gonna beat Connor by KO. Yeah, I agree. I agree, bro. The fucking fights we're gonna get this year. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Let's talk about some Bellator. I wasn't really able to catch it, but I saw some of the highlights. Bellator 290. Fedor retired. Fucking Johnny Eblen. Let's talk about Johnny Eblen. How good is Johnny? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like Johnny Eblen at first, but my God, that guy's good. I saw that some of the highlights of the Tuco fight, and he kind of fucking steamrolled him. I have the Showtime app on my phone, but they kind of like released the pay-per-views kind of late. So when they released the 290 pay-per-view, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see how well he did. And I'm gonna see if he looked good. He literally took the second child from someone's womb. He didn't even go to the adoption center for the second kid. Bobby owns Dober. Oh my God, fucking Fuego, bro. The disrespect. When will you learn that Drew Dober is here to stay, man? When will you learn this? All right, Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. Okay, you fucking clown. All right, this is for Fuego. I don't like to be aggressive on this channel, and I don't like to make fun of fighters when they're down. I don't like to spit on a man when he's down. Obviously, Bobby Green, he's a dead man walking. But this is what happened. This is Drew Dober. This is Goat Dober. And this is his fraud, Bobby Green. All right. Best boxer in the UFC. My fucking ass. Look at this. Bow, bow, bow. He's dead. He's dead. Ferguson was probably Connor's easiest opponent to date. Chandler's gonna beat the brakes off McGregor. Yeah, that would have been sick if they would have made fucking Connor versus fucking Tony. I get it, like give Tony his money fight. That's what Tony fans always say, but that would have been a sicko move by the UFC if they would have did that. I would have been like, wow, that's pretty evil. It's pretty evil, Dana, if you would have done that to Tony. But I mean, it would have made Connor look like the man, right? It would have been basically like the Cowboy fight. You probably would have KO'd him in the first round, or I don't know, stopped him, something. But I don't know, maybe Tony could have survived, like just crazy Darce jiu-jitsu. Fucking man, Tony Ferguson. Who do you guys think Tony's gonna fight next? I don't know. Like I was thinking about it yesterday. He didn't get the Connor fight. I don't know. I don't know what he does next. Like, do they do the Patty? I like the Patty fight. I really do, because we'll see how good Patty is. Patty could beat him, but you never know. Maybe Tony teaches Patty some respect. But I don't know. Is Coney staying at 170? Is that the thing? I don't know. He doesn't look like a legit 170 guy. I think he's better at 155. Just saying. But I see kind of. I got a feeling Chandler's going to throw the fight against McGregor just he can get a W. Are we accusing Michael Chandler of potentially taking a dive? I've seen that, right? So, like, I'm not going to lie. I feel like Cowboy took a dive when he fought Connor. Not going to lie. But that's just my feeling. I don't think Chandler is that kind of guy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, Cerrone, he's a money-hungry motherfucker, all right? That guy's money-hungry. So that's why, I wasn't surprised that a guy like that would take a dive. You know what I'm saying? I think Tony Ferguson is going to fight Michael Johnson. Dude, Michael Johnson versus Tony. Okay, easy money. Easy money for Michael Johnson. Dude, Michael Johnson with the W of the week on Twitter, by the way. Fucking, let me see this. Let me find Michael Johnson, bro. Fucking Dustin Poirier. What a clown, by the way. Let's just call Dustin Poirier what he is, a clown. Fucking, and he wants to make these little, they're my children. Oh, tough children. Fucking, what a clown. And Michael Johnson with the win of the century teaches Dustin Poirier some respect. I fucking love this post by Michael Johnson. I just want to say this. Like, I don't hate Dustin Poirier. Like, I picked him to beat Chandler, but he has become fucking annoying. All right. I think Ferguson might beat John. Hell no. Michael Johnson will light that motherfucker up. Oh man, the Johnson household, bro. And it's what's funny about this? Michael Johnson, Michael Chandler are actually like fucking teammates, which is funny. Tiramisu owns them all. Then again, Bobby Green versus Ferguson makes sense too. Oh my god. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Bobby Green get fake wins, man. I want to see Bobby Green continuously get destroyed. I'm mad. Like, you guys know, I just poked my I love Jared Gordon. You guys know that. Jared Gordon's my guy. But I don't think he beats Bobby Green. I don't. I hope he does. I pray. Alhamdulillah, please. Inshallah, please. All glory to God. Please let Jared Gordon win. But I don't think he beats Bobby Green. Honestly. So I think they're giving Bobby Green an easy win there. But I need to see Bobby Green get smoked every day. That, I'm telling you guys, the feeling in my body when I saw fucking Drew Dober smoke that dude was incredible. I need to see that again. Michael Johnson actually beat Poirier. Ooh. Johnson and Chandler both from Missouri. A hater. Oh man, bro. I work up early in the morning to hate. Who's Kevin Lee gonna fight in his return? Someone in the chat said Brian Barberena. I love that fight. Brian fucking Barberena versus Kevin Lee. I need to see that. That's gonna be a barn burner. And fucking Kevin Lee chokes him out in the first round. In my humble opinion. So yeah, I would love to see that. And then eventually we can work our way up to a Kevin Lee versus Michael Chiesa rematch. Fucking eBay, fucking matchmaker, the GOAT. That's a good pay-per-view fight. Yeah, I would love to see that. And I think Kevin should win it. If Kevin fucking loses that, I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I don't know. Kevin washed beyond belief. No, bro. Islam. I was about to say Islam. Muslim mentality Kevin Lee is a new mystical fighter. All right. He's more focused. Fucking Allah is on his side right here. There's no way Kevin Lee can lose. I'm telling you, Kevin Lee's about to go 13-0. He's about to smash your boy. Okay. Me personally, I like Lee at 150. Yeah, I think Lee at 155 is probably the best version of Lee. I mean, him at 155 was his best run. I think he's 0-2 at 170. So yeah, he's 0-2 at 170. And every time he's fought at 170, he hasn't looked good. Like even in the RDA fight, like I know some people think he looked good in that fight. I didn't. It was a close fight. Every round that Kevin Lee won was really close, and it just looked like RDA was gonna break him. If you watch that fight, like it looked like Kevin Lee was gassing out after the first minute. So I don't think even that was a good performance. Like his only loss, I would say, was at like where he looked good was when he fought Iaquinta. Like I thought he had 2 good rounds, and then he lost the rest of the fight basically. So yeah. I heard Holloway might move up after the Allen fight. I mean, that's so dumb. Why he's still fighting at 145? Him versus Gamrot was a fight that I thought might happen. I really first time I was like, you know what? Maybe Holloway might get some guts and fight Gamrot, or Holloway versus Charles Oliveira too. I would love to see that. That's a fight that needs to happen. We need to see that, but he still wants to stay at 145. Like, bro, like Volkanovski ain't going nowhere, my guy. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. But yeah, that is insane that he's still staying at 145, which is weird. But him versus Allen's a great fight. I love that fight. That was one of my fights that I said needed to happen in 2023. So I'm happy it's happening. So, but yeah, man, this year is gonna be awesome. Honestly, I have it in my blood. This year is gonna be awesome. We have some punk ass shows, right? Fucking Talia Santos versus Blanchfield, right? But besides that, this year is going to be fucking blessed. Bumrod did what featherweight couldn't, smoke Jeremy in a minute. I think you're talking about Mr. Josh Emmett. Yeah, I mean, a lot. Yeah. Dude, that was nuts. That fight with Jeremy Stephens was crazy. Like, dude, he kicked him out of the UFC basically, you know. But I don't know. Like it's weird with the whole entire situation at 145. Like I just don't know. Like I feel like honestly, like if Yair becomes champ, right? I think the division is a lot better, in my humble opinion. But if Volk stays there, it's awesome. But I like the Yair Rodriguez era. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't know, like Volkanovski, I just feel like I prefer him at 155. Like I don't want to see him at 145 no more. I don't know. Am I tripping y'all? Like I feel like we need Yair Rodriguez championship era. Like I would love to see that. Like we need, because like I feel like Yair doesn't want to fight a lot because money, right? But if he has a belt, we're gonna see so many Yair Rodriguez fights. I want to see him win a championship because we'll see more of him. So that's a thing I'm thinking of. So I'd prefer to see that. I agree with Holloway moving up after the Allen fight because it's not like he's gonna beat Alex if he beats Allen. Who else is it for him to fight at 45? I think 55 maybe his only option at this point. Yeah. Gamrot, Jeremy Stevens. Yeah. Yeah, that's all he got, man. And he did move up to 155. He fought Dustin, and we saw what happened. But Dustin Poirier's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no shame in losing to Dustin. So I think anyone else is fucking. My phone was about to fall. Is dumb at 145. But yeah. Let me go to Twitter. Let me see if I can find something on Twitter. Retirement home for Dude, are you ready for Max Holloway fans to come back, bro? Are you fucking ready, Fuego? They're gonna come back with a vengeance. If you thought Stipe Miocic fans coming back from the dead was bad, Max Holloway fans, I think he's gonna beat Allen. When Max beats Allen, they are going to talk like, "Oh, you should have never counted him out. Fucking the best is blessed. Ninth Island." like what the fuck, bro? Oh my god. What's up, y'all? What's up, Cass? What's up, Angelo? My only problem with Holloway being at 155, he's gonna have to put on some side because when he fought Dustin P at 55, he looked super little. Yeah, he's gonna have to bulk up. He's gonna have to bulk. What's up, Tehran? I want to talk about something, y'all. I need to find a topic. Stipe slander. Yeah, dude. Let's not even talk about Stipe Mochacha. All right, Stipe ducking Sergey. He's ducking both the Sergeys. All right. You was clowning Kevin Lee for his fight in Eagle FC though. Yeah, I was. I mean, that was a bad performance. Like, as much as I love Kevin Lee, you guys know that I could not defend that Diego Sanchez fight. But in Kevin Lee's defense, though, he was injured. Talk about Plant teaching Benavidez a boxing lesson soon. I don't think he's gonna do this. I don't agree with this opinion. Okay, I do not think Plant, Mr. Pillow Hands himself, will teach Benavidez a boxing lesson. I think Benavidez beats him. I don't know. He's the harder puncher. He has more output, volume. I like Benavidez. I prefer him. He's a new face for Canelo. And I like Plant. Don't get it twisted. I like Plant, but I think Benavidez beats him. I really do. But I could be wrong. Fucking Caleb Plant teaches him how to box, and he fucking has a boring fight. Normal Plant fight. I'm fucking with y'all. Spivak his ass. Stipe kills his ass. It's a lot of power punches at 155. Just imagine Holly fighting someone like Justin Gaethje at 55 is as powerful as he is. That's a great fight. In Holloway has a short reach for a lot of guys at 155 have long reach. Pavlovich smokes him. I always say makes him. Smokes him in one. Gaethje a bad matchup for Max. Way more power. Leg kicks. Max dies. Benavidez been acting weird during this build-up, though. Yeah, that is true. That is true. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck you up. John Jones fighting sooner than Hefe. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh man. Yeah, I got to make that money, man. Security money is it's too good, man. I got to be making that money. Let me look at the Caleb Plant. I don't really talk about a lot of boxing up here, but I actually do watch a little bit of it, if I say so myself. Yeah, even my guy Canelo, bro. Canelo is picking fucking Benavidez to beat Plant. All right, the father of Mr. Caleb Plant, by the way, just let y'all notice. But let's watch that press conference, bro. I swear to God, if I get in trouble for this, I'm gonna sue them. I'm gonna legit sue them. I laughed at Derek Lewis getting manhandled the way he did. Dude, I felt so bad for Derek. So, okay, funny story, right? I'm watching the card. Fucking Marcin Tybura beats Bligo Ivanov. Then Jung is coming out for his entrance to fight Devin Clark. I legit fall asleep. I legit fell asleep. Then I wake up. I see some notifications on my phone. I see some sad emojis on my phone. Everyone said, like, people that like watch fights, they send me these like little sad emojis, right? After the fights, if one of our guys loses, so I'm like, huh, who lost, right? Like, what the fuck? So I watched the Devin Clark Jung fight. It was whatever. Then I watched the Spivak and Lewis fight. And I'm like, what the fuck? He legit destroyed him. And it was crazy. So yeah. You didn't laugh. No, I did not laugh, bro. I was sad. I was like, damn, Derek. Like, Derek can't catch a break. Spivak Lewis proved that Blades fight was a fluke, and you know it, Hefe. Okay, here's why it's not a fluke. Blades is a bum ass D3 division. I was about to say Division 1. D3 national champ bum. All right, one that isn't good at anything besides fucking humping dudes for a living. He's athletic and he fights people that can't wrestle. So that's the only reason he won some of those fucking fights. And then when he fought Derek Lewis, who has some explosive ability and who's just as athletic as him, he taught him fucking respect. Might I show you some pictures of what Mr. Curtis Blades or Mr. what Derek Lewis did to Curtis Blades? Mr. Angelo Cass. If you don't know what happened to Curtis Blades, he got knocked the fuck out and started moaning like a little girl. And Derek Lewis proved that he is the better wrestler out of the two, and made him look like a fool. If you haven't seen the fight, it is on YouTube. Go watch it. All right. This is what happened to Curtis Blades after he decided to disagree with eBay. Yeah, don't fuck with eBay. This is Derek Lewis. All right. That's all I got to say to Angelo Cass. All right. Greatest moment in eBay fight prediction history was seeing this motherfucker get laid out. Who was that one motherfucker that was on your nuts over the Lewis Blades pick? Brandon K. All right. All right. Punk motherfucker. Yeah, Brandon K was all over me. All over me. Derek stuffed the takedowns from Blades. Yeah, he did. Just like people say Tony Ferguson is done and needs to retire. What about Derek Lewis? He's been losing a lot lately by KO too. Yeah, I think Derek is done. Like, I would like to see Derek retire too. He was crying. That's Herb Dean's fault. Oh yeah, we're supposed to watch the Caleb Plant shit. All right, yeah, let's watch this. Let's watch. These motherfuckers were going at it too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I could have chose somebody to get in the ring with that no one knew, some nobody, just some sparring session of a match. But, you know, I told my team I want to make the biggest fight possible. And that may not be the biggest fight out there, but give me the biggest fight possible. They came back to me with two-time former world champ, Anthony Durrell. And he was ranked high enough in the WBC to make that a 12-round, a WBC title eliminator. And you being the interim champ and that being a title eliminator means I fight him. That means we get it on next, right?
You were pressured. You didn't want to fight. That's why you got all the
Wait, look, hold on.
fucking knockouts
Say
already.
what?
Fucking the fuck out already. But Canelo put you to sleep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do to you too.
Hey,
You're fucking
at the highest level,
at
great
the highest
fighters
level.
fight
You
great
still hit
fighters.
like a bitch. You got 13 fucking knockouts
Say
already.
what?
Fucking fight.
That's
You hit like a
facts.
bitch.
Ask Anthony Durrell.
That's facts. Okay, I like Caleb, and all right, boxing IQ is everything, and boxing is a science, but he fights like a hoe. Okay, all right, and he loses. Okay, oh, I mean he lost once, but still he loses. All right, there's only one Devin Haney here. Okay, there's only one GOAT Devin Haney, and it ain't Caleb. All right, and Benavidez is gonna smoke him. So
What I do to Anthony Durrell?
It's okay. Let him finish. It's all right. It's all right.
All right, chill out.
It's okay. Let him finish. It's all right.
Finish what the fuck you gotta say.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Finish what you gotta say.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
You're scared. You're scared. Look at you.
There's
You're
a lot
scared.
of tough guy, rah stuff. You know,
Yeah,
even
this fucking guy fucking looks like he's about to cry. Look at his fucking eyes. I know a pussy when I see one.
yeah. Even his dad, you know, senior, he calls all types of fighters
All right, hold
bitches and pussies. And
I respect
you know,
everybody. You're a bitch. I
you
respect everybody.
you may you may hear banter between fighters.
all right, I will say one thing. Benavidez's dad is a clown. I will say that his dad's a clown. The shit he said about the daughter stuff. If you don't know, Caleb Plant's daughter did die, and that's like kind of his motivation or whatever to be like a great boxer. And that you don't joke around about shit like that. So his dad right here, if you guys see him, is a clown. But I am not a fan of this clown. I'm a fan of the son. This guy, the guy that's gonna fight Caleb. So it does not matter to me. But yeah, he is a clown for that statement. But yeah.
You may even hear a fighter say something like, "I've never lost to a white boy, and I'm not about to start now."
Who the fuck said that? When did I?
Anthony Durrell.
Am I Anthony Durrell?
I'm not talking
Am I
about
Anthony
you.
Durrell? So don't bring that up. Like if I'm the one saying that shit too.
I didn't say you said that.
Benavidez is crying.
Finish what the fuck you gotta say.
Then shut the fuck up and quit
what
interrupting.
you wanna do?
Okay. Finish. Go ahead. Finish.
You fucking crazy? What you wanna do?
Go ahead. Finish.
What you wanna do?
No,
We could have got outside the fucking hotel. You're a fucking pussy. You had all your fucking people with you.
This dude ain't scared.
You ain't serious. That's what, man.
He,
All right.
he's so mad.
So mad. I'm about to beat the fuck
He's so
out
mad. You're not gonna do
I'm
nothing.
about to beat the fuck out this pussy right here.
So, anyways, you know, you
guys don't have no fucking
you hear
fuck.
Jose
You
Senior.
gotta
You know,
talk
he
to
calls fighters
whole
bitches and
fucking
pussies,
thing.
and you may
Alright.
hear that between fighters.
All right, that's enough of that. But yeah, that fight's gonna be awesome. Can't wait for it. And yeah, man, like that's probably one of the better boxing. I mean, hard to say what's gonna be the best boxing. That's gonna be a good fight. They're both going back and forth. That's gonna be a great fight for boxing. So, but yeah, there's a lot of great fights coming up, man. There's so much I could talk about, but yeah, it is what it is. If you got any more questions, I got 3 minutes left. I like to do an hour for these Q&As to start off. But if you guys got any questions, who a bigger clown, Teofimo dad or Ben? Oh, Teofimo's dad. Teofimo, man. Don't even. Hey, that's not even a competition. That's not even a fucking competition. There is no competition. Teofimo's dad is probably one of the biggest fucking clowns I've ever fucking seen in a long time of my expertise of studying clowns. All right. If you don't know, you know, I am a clown expert. I study them for a living. But he is a big clown. He is a top level clown right there. I don't know. Benavidez's dad, he does talk mess, but it's only to Plant though. Like, here's the thing. So I know guys in the boxing business, right? I know some guys, and they've told me they've had like fucking situations with Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant is a fucking weirdo. All right, everyone in the boxing community knows it. He's a fucking weirdo. Like, he likes to be serious, and he has weirdo energy, right? And he's always like talking shit for no reason, right? Like, he tries to press people sometimes, right? Until they actually fight, he wants to act normal in the press conference, but Plant is a bit of a fucking hostile motherfucker for no reason. So that's why people are kind of mad at him. Like, Darrell was mad at him. Canelo hated him because he's fucking weirdly passive aggressive. So that's kind of the reason why, you know, fucking Benavidez had that issue with him, his dad. But what his dad said was out of line. Like, you don't talk about a man's dead daughter like that. You like, what's wrong with you? Like, for some reason, I love Big Mouth. I get humble. I'm talking about Plant. Plant is a weirdo. Benavidez is cool. Like the actual son is cool. If I said Benavidez, my bad. Plant is a passive aggressive weirdo. The whole boxing community knows it, right? He always comes at people weird. Like he's just a weirdo. Like he's a very weird person. He won and the guy pulled a knife. Oh shit. I seen Plant in the street fight. But yeah, Plant is a weird motherfucker, okay? It's a weird white boy, all right? That's a weird dude. So yeah. But besides that, he's a cool guy. But yeah. So I guess we did an hour, y'all. If you guys got any last few questions for me, I will be ending the stream. So I'll let you guys get some questions out of the way, whatever you guys want to talk about. So do you think Plant will lose or win? I got Plant losing. Benavidez is going to smoke this dude. That is my prediction. I am picking David Benavidez. You know, I got to rock with my Mexican brother. Boxer, kickboxer, Caleb Plant beats a bully with a knife. Is that a real video? I don't know. That sounds crazy. I mean, hey, good for him if he won it. You know, but if you guys got any questions, I will be leaving. Benavidez smokes Charlo. Charlo's scared. I agree. All right. Is your mom Mexican? Maybe. You guys won't know until you know, all right? I won't tell you guys all my secrets. Okay? You guys don't get to know everything about eBay. All right? eBay fight predictions. But yeah, that's it for me, y'all. Yeah, you know, fucking my job it's fucking crazy. They did not call me to early in. That is fucking crazy. So I'll be chilling for right now. Probably gonna make a video. Oh yeah, Randy Brown versus Jack Della Maddalena breakdown is coming out tomorrow. So check that out. But yeah, bruh, I lost my books for school. You know, okay, before I go, crazy story. I lost all my books for high school, right? All my textbooks that I don't use, I never used. These motherfuckers said we're going to use them, but we never used them. So I lost them. So right when I was going to graduate, 3 days before my graduation, these motherfuckers tell me I owe them $400 in textbooks. And if I do not pay, I will not graduate. And I had to use a lot of my fucking graduation party money for that bullshit. And yeah, so I paid for that. And that was horrible. $400 because of textbooks. Fuck them, by the way. Textbooks don't matter. And if you're in high school, do not accept the textbook. All right? Throw them. If they say, oh, you got to, you know what you do? And tell them, eBay told you this. You get that fucking textbook and you throw it in that librarian's fucking face. Because fuck you. You're not going to get me for $400. They got eBay, but they ain't going to get me. All right? So do that shit. And if you do it, fucking record it. Fuck them librarians, by the way. I just want to say that. Anyone that works in a fucking library is a fucking loser. And that is it. I'm out of here. I just wanted to fucking rant about that because fuck the library and fuck textbooks and fuck books. Don't learn how to read. Be a dummy and watch videos for the rest of your life. Goodbye. Love y'all. Goodbye. That was it for my stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are back. I'm out of here.